Hi guys, my name is Harshit and in this video we are going through the slicing in list, and as of now we already discussed some basics and how to add or remove the elements from the list in some previous videos. So if you haven't watched you can check it out. I will put the playlist link in the description. So for the slicing part I am taking this particular list. So let's get started. So before let's start, let's talk about the indexing part in the Python. So as we already know, first index in Python starts from 0, right? So h will be a 0, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and there is another type of indexing which is the negative indexing in Python, which also supports Python also supports it. So it starts from -1, but it starts from the extreme right side, right? Means the extreme, like the end of the list. So the t will have -1, then I have -2, then -3, -4, -5, -6, and then -7. Okay, so the negative indexing, the lowest one is the -1, which from which the indexing is start for, as uh, if we talk about the negative indexing. Okay, so first thing, let's with the help of slicing only, let's print the complete list. Okay, so first is how we can print the complete list. Okay. So to print the complete list, what we can do, just write the name of that list. Then with the help of square braces, and inside this square braces, we can pass colon. Okay. So with the help of this code, we can print the complete list. Okay. So this colon, as we are not passing any values before or after the colon also, right? So by default it will take the complete list. It will start from the starting of that list, and as we are also not passing the ending point, the stopping point, so it will print till the end of that particular list. Okay, so next thing, let's see how we can print Harsh. Okay, so what we can do in this case, this thing will be similar. Okay, so now instead of not passing any starting or stop point, right? So basically before this colon we need to pass a start point, and before this like after this colon we need to pass the stop index. Okay, so we there, like in both places we need to just pass this start and here the stop index. Okay, so as my this particular substring actually have h, right? Like it's starting from the starting of that particular list only, right? So by default, it if suppose I do not give any starting index, so by default it will start from the starting only, right? We already see it in the how we can in the complete list printing, right? So if suppose I am not passing any index in the starting point, so it will start from the start only. So just in this case I need to take care of this thing, like the last part is h, right? So what is the index of this particular h? It is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So if suppose I pass it like :4 here, so what will be our output? So basically if I pass 4 here, so my output will be this one, HARS. So why this? Because if I passing a starting index here, so by default it will start from start only, right? So you can give index like it is 0 if you want, but if you don't give 0 also, it will start from the starting only, and it will consider that particular element of that particular like index element in that our desired output. Okay, but if I write it like 4 here, so what it is going to do is it will stop there only, but it won't consider that particular element in our desired output. Okay, so to print this h also, what I need to do is instead of 4 I need to pass it 5. So my output to print the hash output, right? So this particular output I need to pass it like this. So let's see. Yeah, so you can see, right? To print this h, what I need to pass? I need to pass the next element index, so that my pointer will stop there, but and it also like do not need to consider that one, so it will print -1 index element till the -1 index element. Okay, so this is the first part. So let's say now I need to print let's say Harsh. Okay, so what I can do, I just need to pass like again write list one, then square braces, and this thing will be same, right? Because here also the last part is h only, so I already told you about that part, how we now why we are writing 5 only. So now I don't have that particular h here, right? So now I need to write that particular starting index also, right? Otherwise it will again print the same list, right? So to get this ARSH, what I can do, I need to pass here the starting index. So what is the index of this A? So it is 1, right? So the only difference here is if you are writing any index in the starting index point, like the here where I wrote it 1, so it will consider it in the desired output. But if you are writing any index in the stopping index, so it won't consider it, it will print till the -1 of that particular index. Okay, so now in this case it will print ARSH for us. Okay, so this is the basic part. Now how we can print the same with the help of negative index, and this particular thing also with the help of negative index. Okay, so let's talk about this Harsh one first. Okay, so to get this Harsh part, what I can do is, as we already know, the last one has the -1 index, then I has -2 index, right? And we already discussed I need to pass one extra, right? Like if I need to print till h, so what is its index is -3 in the negative indexing, right? -1, -2, -3. So what I need to pass? I need to pass its index, index in the negative term. So what it is? It is -2, right? So if I just print it here, I am getting that particular list, right, with the help of negative indexing. And now let's do it for this Harsh part. So again, I will write it like list one. Okay. So now what will I need to do here? As I already told you about this -2, because I need this h, so I need to pass this ith index only here. Okay. So this will be a -2 only. But as we already know, like now I don't need this particular h, right? I need this a will be a first element. So what index I need to pass here? So it is -1, -2, -3, then -4, 5, and then 6, right? So I need to pass -6 here. So as you can see, I am getting the same result, right? So this is how we can print the substring of a particular, like not the substring, like the sub part of the list, with the help of slicing in both the ways, like with the help of positive index or with the help of negative index. Okay, so now let's talk about the step argument also. So let's suppose I am writing list one, and till now I have already, like I have just discussed about one colon, right? And what we just need to write before or after that particular colon. So for us now, for the slicing part, we also have a third argument, which is the step. So here we generally used to write the step. Here it is the stop index, which won't consider. Okay, as we already discussed it, it will print just before that element. And here is the start index. Okay, so in this way we generally do the slicing. Okay, so what is this step means? So it basically means that suppose we have a pointer. Okay, so in suppose we want to print this particular list only, and we have a pointer, so it will start from our first point. Okay, now suppose if we want to print after h, I need to print r. Okay, I want to skip this a, right? And then s also, then I also. I just need to print h, then r, then s, h, and then t, right? So what I need to do it here? So So to print that particular string, I don't need to pass any start and stop, right? Because it's same. It will by default it will start from the start and it will go till the end, right? If I don't give any index here. So what I need to do is list one, then colon, uh, square braces, then colon colon, and now for the step part, as I need this after H, it should be R, right? So how many jumps we are doing? After from H we are going to A, then we are going to R, right? So it is 2, right? So just I need to write it here as 2. So it will jump from H to R. To get R, it jump 2 spaces, right? Then again it jump 2 spaces to print H, then again 2 spaces to print T, right? You're getting, right? So in this way, you can see I'm getting H, then R, then H, and then T. Okay, so let's suppose instead of 2, like I need to get H after H. So what I just need to do, I just need to print like add 3 instead of 2. So it will give me HST, which is H, then 3 jumps, then S, then again 3 jumps, then T, right? Okay, so now let's see that how we can reverse a particular list. Okay, so in other languages, it's like 5 to 6 lines of code to reverse a particular list, or we can say array in those languages. But in Python, it's really simple. What I just need to do is I just need to write it the list name, then square braces, then colon colon -1. So why this -1? So as we are reversing, right, and the last index of this particular uh, list is -1 in terms of negative indexing, right? So it is -1, right? It starts from -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -6, right? So in this way, you can see already, you can see, right, it is reversing that particular list element, right? So this is how we can reverse a list. So this is the basic part of the list, that how we can slice in list. So I already discussed the starting index, stopping index, how we can get the sub part of that particular list, and also the step argument also, and also the reverse of a string, how we can do the reverse. So this is all, I think. And if you guys have any doubt, you can comment down what, and also you can comment down like what topic you want to me, what me to do next. And if you haven't watched our previous videos also regarding this either string or list, I will add those playlist link in the description. You can check it out. And in the next video, we are going through some more methods of list, general method which are generally used by people and which are generally useful if we are doing any sort of data science projects also. So we will be looking out those methods. So till then, bye.